Going live. Hold on. Hide the banner. Got to call mom. Put that up there. All right. Can you guys see me? I know before I was like this and you guys couldn't see me and I could see myself, but now, all right. Let's call mom. Let's call mom. Mama. Ringing. Speaker. Mama.
Hello.
Did you hang up with Aunt Cheryl? Just kidding.
What?
Did you hang up with Aunt Cheryl? Can you not hear me?
Did I hang up what?
With Aunt Cheryl. You were on the phone with her, weren't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was in Bible every morning.
I know. Don't mind me. I'm all scatterbrained.
Well, I'm a little scatterbrained myself, so anyway, we'll get this correct.
So can you see me on camera? Are you in Miracle Mom? Are you watching?
Yeah, I have you up. I see your Gavlik shirt back there. I have one of those.
Wait, do you see my face?
I see you, and then behind you is your Gavlik shirt hanging up there. Yeah. And I see you.
And you see your face?
Yeah.
And now do you see me?
Yeah.
You see my face?
Yeah. Okay. When you move to your right is when you disappear off screen.
Am I on screen right now?
No.
Oh my gosh, this is strange. All right, maybe they fixed the issue. I'm confused. All right.
Now I see you. Stay right where you are. Do not move.
I guess they fixed it because last week you guys couldn't see me, and the whole time all right. StreamYard is fit. They made some kind of changes. They must have had a software update because like everybody now in the comment section has their online handle as their name.
Oh.
And then I guess they fixed this glitch as well. So now you can see me. All right. Yeah. All right. Whew. So it's not just
we're good.
All right. This makes it easier. I wanted to also point out I've to the crew here. I have a few other changes that I've made to the background. I'm sitting in a chair that says Armenia. I have a hoodie. It says Armenia, and this says Armenia in Armenian.
Right here. Nice.
And then this is a scarf that obviously says Armenia. Just a few of the.
Is the scarf the colors of the flag or no?
Yeah, this is the Armenian flag.
Oh, okay.
And oh no, never mind. I was going to go on a tangent, unnecessary tangent. Oh, all right. So, how are you, Mom?
I'm good. Slow going in the mornings, but I'm glad to be alive. Slow or not, I'm glad I'm here.
Yeah, better slow
than
not at all, right? So you have a nurse that comes over frequently, or what's going on? It's like
right now the nurse comes every Monday and every Thursday.
Oh, okay. So twice a week.
And the purpose is to, teach me how to change the bag. You have to do a little preparation of the bag, the new bag, and then take off the old bag. And there are certain steps you absolutely have to follow in order. They're not complicated. It's just a matter of getting the steps down so that it becomes automatic over time.
Right. Best practices for sanitation and health.
And Monday I did the bag. I did everything myself, and the nurse is there, to watch and help me along the way. So I had my first successful bag change on Monday, everybody. Come on, celebrate.
Go Miracle Mom.
I'm sorry. It sounds so funny. Oh, she changed her colostomy bag.
Yeah, well,
Hallelujah.
at least you're not giving us the visual.
No. And Vanessa's there and she participates and
Yeah.
watches too. So
Good. Nice.
But this will go on. This will go on for 4 more weeks of visits. Monday, Thursday.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I may not be in the room on those days.
Yep, got it. All right, good to know. And you and the positive is you're still with us.
Yes. Thank you, Lord.
I've been just meditating on my journey and the thing that I've been doing and working on, and then this moment of uncertainty when you told me about the surgery, and in my mind it's like preparing for the worst, hoping for the best, preparing for the worst, and coming and taking that time out of my schedule to come and be with you and hang out and Michelle, and it was just a glorious chapter, right? A moment in my life, in your life, in this journey, and all of the unknown that preceded it, and now here we are after the fact, realizing, okay, all right, you've got a new lease on life, as they say, and however long the rest of this mortal time is, it's been extended, and it's just like a new, I don't know, a new world.
Well, I've made a new request to the Lord. We probably shouldn't do this, even as Christians, but I did it anyway. Okay. I said, Lord, please just keep me here so that I'm alive to see the conclusion of Michael's project, please. Okay, that's the mother's wish. Now, whether I'm granted that or not.
Well, so when did you start praying that?
When did I start praying that? Was probably before my surgery.
Okay.
I thought, I've always said I'm ready to go home. It's God's business. Whatever the date is, he's going to take me home. But those were the things that were the heaviest on my heart, and that and the salvation of some people I'm praying for. I want to witness that.
Okay.
But we don't get everything we need. Moses didn't get to go into the promised land, right?
Yeah. Well, see, so God answers every prayer. It's just not always the answer we want.
Yeah, exactly.
But however, go ahead.
Well, I want to see the result of all of this that God has commissioned you to do. That's kind of the way I'm looking at it. I want to see the results. And when you get your awards, I want to hear you say, foremost of all, I want to thank my mother.
You know it. You know it.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't joke about stuff that's so serious. But
you absolutely can.
It's a mother's heart.
You absolutely can joke about those kinds of things with me, and this crew.
Yeah, you do.
Well.
So.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Well, I'm still here. I'm still here. God has purpose, and I need to pay attention to what that is.
Well, right? I'm glad you're praying that way, because that was literally yesterday and the day before on my mind and my heart, and it's kind of the reason I brought that up today, of this. It's been less than a month since I was there. Your surgery was on the 24th. Right. And
September.
Yeah. Today's the 15th of October. So the aftermath, right? This new world that I'm talking about, this new sense, in particular, just of my relationship with you my thoughts were, like, oh, she is going to be here to see it. She is going to be here to see it happen. That's been on my heart and mind. It's like, I would say, I guess that's the word of the Lord from me to you.
So we're in agreement.
Yeah. 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 So I do think, because I think as as I don't know, this isn't strange to say this, but as maybe as self-important as this might sound, I don't think I could. I think the Charlie Kirk assassination had to happen first.
Yeah.
It's like that is a moment in history that God had planned, right? It's a moment in history that God had, foreknowledge, foreordination even of, and it puts assassination culture
Uh-huh.
at the front of everyone's mind.
Right.
And here I come along with the story of an assassin. So
Yep.
so
Timing.
yeah,
Timing.
yeah. And another thing I want to reflect on. We'll get to the topic, the bottle cap storm, here in a sec. We'll get to that. But I was reflecting yesterday on when I arrived, because my flight to Minnesota to visit you was planned before, like a month and a half before what happened to Charlie Kirk.
Uh-huh.
The it was on the calendar, the flight and everything, and it literally, the day of the memorial is the day I flew in. This huge event that happened in Phoenix, Arizona, Maricopa, right?
Yep.
This huge event that happens there. I would have been there, but I had
Yep.
something more important on my schedule.
Right.
And I land and I come by the hospital to see you, or no, I come by your place before. I come by your place to see you and touch down and give big hugs. And then I go to Michelle's place and she sets me up in the downstairs apartment that they have. And it's time for me to go sleep off the jet lag, literally the day I arrive. And I turn on the TV and it's the memorial service, and I'm able to sit there for hours and watch these
Yep.
incredible speeches just by myself, isolated, alone, away from all distractions. And I sat there
Uh-huh.
and I turned on my phone and recorded some of it, and I turned the phone on me and I recorded myself experiencing these incredible words of praise for Jesus Christ being uttered by the most powerful people in the world. And I'm like
Yep.
crying, and I'm like, okay, God, that's something you arranged for me to experience
Oh, yeah.
ahead of time. And it's all just confirming and emboldening and exciting. And then you come out of the surgery and you're doing great. So it's like a new beginning right now. That's how I feel.
Oh,
So,
yeah. And let the truth be known. Whether I'm here or whether I'm with the Lord, I'll be seeing it.
yes.
So
Yes.
I'm happy with that.
You already see it. It's even like Lucas is saying in the comments here. He says, I've known here. Oops, I didn't put the comments up here. He says, I've known that your project will succeed in due time. I can see it like it's already happened. And that's like when I first came across this project, I could see it down the road already happening, right? It's like so self-evident, right? It's so no-brainer. It's like, oh yeah, this is something that has to
So
be
God
told.
gives us that vision first.
Yep. Yeah. And then that's what it is. Vision, being a visionary, being a seer, right? Like the prophets of old, they dwell with
Right.
God, they meditate on the word of the Lord, they stay in the God's, intimate circle, right? And just dwell with him and listen to his word. When you listen to his word, he just kind of shows you how things are and how things should be. And then when you're so familiar with that, you're able to put two and two together about the things that are happening around you and project forward and see. It's not like you get this sudden thing from the sky that shows you a thing in the future. It's by dwelling with the Lord and taking on his.
Are you seeing it with spiritual eyes is what we see it with.
Yeah, right. It's
it's permanent.
Right. The physical eyes are, we look around us, but the spiritual eyes are yeah, you get it. Anyway. All right. We could do this for the rest of the time, but we've already taken 15 minutes. I want to hear this story. I don't even know if I've heard this story, Mom. Tell us about the storm that hit the men's dorm.
Oh God. Well, This is a memory from back in college. Here we go, back to college, 1963, 1964. I'm a sophomore in college by that time, and you remember my friend Cheryl and the blueberry pancake fiasco.
Yep.
Well, and you know, Cheryl's a year ahead of me. That's just, she took some college courses in high school and graduated a year ahead. But when I went to college and she was there, we remained best buddies and roommates and the whole thing.
Remind me the name of the school.
Oh, Roberts Wesleyan College in North Chi-Line, New York, which is the suburb of Rochester.
Got it.
And it's a Christian college. Okay. You know, we've been there a couple years. And it's a small college, probably 700 students. So this is really like family. I'm so glad I went to college when I did. It was like family.
Nice. And
the campus atmosphere, of course, had a religious foundation to it. All right, you've got that picture. There were only two dorms. There was the women's dorm and the men's dorm on campus, separated. Women's dorm on one end, men's dorm on the other end. And the girls were allowed in the men's dorm in the common area. When you walk through the main entrance, was a really, really nice and spacious, you know, I'll call it like a living room area, but there were couches and desks and lamps and plants. And so we could come visit the guys over there in the common area. We were not allowed in their room.
Because that's what college is for. It's to pair up and start breeding.
You know, back in those
after
days,
getting married.
You know?
After getting married.
No, the girls weren't allowed in the guys' rooms. Now, each dorm, the women's dorm and the men's dorm, had they called them RAs, resident assistant.
Yep.
And this was a student, an upperclassman, probably someone, I don't know, senior class, whatever, designated by the dean of women and the dean of men to sort of be the, you know, I want to say security officer. Maybe that's the wrong term, but they were the ones who, if there were problems, any violence, anything, you know, that would even be considered criminal, this person was the one who had to look into that stuff, report it to the deans, blah, blah, blah. We never had any crime. There was no crime.
One semester I roomed with an RA. My roommate was an RA. So.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
When I went to Bible college for 2 years and lived in the dorm, one of my roommates at one point was an RA.
Oh, okay. So you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't know if they still do that today or not. I don't really care. But anyway, all right. So that sort of gives you the picture of the campus. The guys and girls were kept pretty much separate. But you could date. You could have a boyfriend, girlfriend. Cheryl was in fact engaged to a student. And, you know, they had their relationship all through college, and they got married on campus. Nice. In their senior year. Anyway, okay, backing up. The thing that's frustrating me about this memory is I can't remember. The guys had done something to the girls, and I don't know exactly what it was. We used to play pranks as you're learning on each other, just stupid pranks, fun stuff. Nobody ever got hurt. The guys had done something to the girls, and I can't remember what it was, but we promised them, Cheryl and I, we were sort of the leaders of whatever was going to be happening. Cheryl and I promised them there will be revenge. There will be revenge.
Really?
You won't know when,
so
but it's coming.
You were a prank. You were the head of the women's prank team? Head of the captain of the women's prank team.
She was the captain. I was the assistant.
Co-captain.
So, and we left it at that. You know, we just let them know. We let them know. So, but this all began in the beginning of the school year. So Cheryl and I got together and we came up with a plan. And the plan was, what we decided to do was each dorm, the dorms were only 2 stories, you know what I mean? First floor, second floor, all dorm rooms. Well, there were vending machines at the lower level, a vending machine. Next floor, we have vending machines where you could, it wasn't snacks, it was drinks, pop, mainly pop, and I don't know what else, tea, whatever comes in a can and a bottle. So what we did was we decided, okay, we need to start collecting bottle caps. So we put cardboard boxes by the vending machines, and we sent out a notice to the whole campus, the women's dorm and the men's dorm. Cheryl and I are in the process of saving bottle caps and pop, you know, those pop, or the can where you pull
the tab,
the cap off there. We want to save those. We have a purpose for them. We'll let you know what it is later. But please, you know, when you buy your drink, please put your caps in the cardboard box by the vending machines.
How much were the drinks, by the way?
Oh, I don't know, 25 cents.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe less than that.
Like a dime.
All right. Well, we really were surprised that everybody, they got on board, including the guys. You know, oh, cardboard box, bottle caps. Great. Yeah, you can have them. We even began to think maybe that the ones who lived off campus were bringing their bottle caps. I don't know. All right. So the year goes on and the boxes are starting to fill up and we're all excited and happy and getting closer to the event that we promised everybody. We're going to let you know. Anyway, okay. So our target date was finals week at the end of the semester. Finals week was coming. We decided on a Friday night. Here's what this was our revenge plot. This is what happened. It was after dark, around 10 o'clock at night. Now these dorms were never locked. They weren't even locked. You come and go as you please. We go over there, it's about 10 o'clock at night, and it's all quiet. We go to the men's dorm, and what we had done was we took 2 great big cardboard boxes, emptied all the bottle caps into each big cardboard box. She had her box. I had my box. So we go over there, and we look in. There's nobody in the common area. All the guys were in their rooms, I guess, studying for finals or whatever they were doing. But, you know, there were lights on down there, so we came in the front door, and when you come in the front door, to your left and to your right are some stairs that lead up to the walkway all the way around that common area. And on that walkway are all the men's rooms. Got the picture? You're walking down, and the rooms are on your left. Walking down the other side, rooms are on your right. And then across the back, at the back end of the walkway, they're all guys' rooms.
So the doors to the rooms face the common area?
Yes.
Okay.
The doors to the rooms face the common area. And there's just a railing. There's a railing on one side where you can look down at the common area. It's really, really nice.
Yeah, I can visualize it.
You know, you can come out of your room, look over the railing, shout to whoever's down there and talk to them or whatever. All right, so Cheryl took her box. She went left. I went right. We're sneaking up the stairs. We get up to the walkways, and we devised our signal. We got in the middle of the walkway, overlooking the common area. She gave the signal. We took her boxes. They were big boxes of the bottle caps we'd collected, and we heaved. She heaved hers. I heaved mine. Now, we didn't let go of the box. This was just the bottle caps. She heaved hers. I heaved mine, and I mean, bottle caps came flying down into the common area and just buried the floor, buried the furniture, bottle caps flying everywhere. And of course, there was some noise.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as the sound of that happening, the door started flying open because the guys heard it. What the heck is going on? Well, we hadn't considered that.
You haven't devised your escape route. Teenage girls. Teenage.
What a couple of fools. And of course, the resident assistant, he was the first one on board, and he saw us both. The guys grabbed us. They got us. Oh, honestly, Mike, I can't believe this. Resident assistant calls the men, the dean of men, and the dean of women. And they're on the phone. What do you want us to do? Nobody's hurt. It's not really vandalism. It's just one heck of a mess. But what ended up happening is because we did not escape, they got us. So the deans got together and said, well, the right thing to do is to have them clean up that mess. Make them clean it up. They said, whatever you decide to do, they're going to clean it up. That's the solution. Well, what they decided was, all right, Cheryl, all right, Bonnie, here's the news. You're going to clean this up, every single bottle cap, until this is cleaned up, and you're not going to do it with a broom or a dustpan. You're going to take those hands God gave you, and you're going to get down there, and you're going to pick them up.
What?
Are you still there?
Yeah.
So this was 10, 11 o'clock at night. Well, what I remember was it seemed like the sun was coming up by the time we got finished. Mike, how stupid can you be?
Oh my gosh. That's like a backfired prank. Complete.
Totally backfired. We were too young to think about how we thought we would just run out, and they never know who did it, right? How stupid is that?
You were just caught up in the moment. It was
just
the
caught
excitement.
Up in the moment.
And it was the sneaking in. Nobody's going to catch us. All right, we're here. You ready? And maybe you just didn't think, you probably thought through the visual, right? The visual of dumping. It's like,
no,
this is what it's going to look like. But the audio, you probably just,
It was just dump and run. That's all we thought. We'll just run and they'll never know. They'll never know. Oh my gosh.
You should have had, what do they call it? Black bloc, right? Masks on and
what's it called?
Black bloc. It's what, like, Antifa, the people that go and storm federal buildings, they wear all black. They wear all black. They wear black masks, black hats, black hoods.
The ninja look?
Yes. Yeah.
No, we got caught red-handed. So much for revenge.
So did that end the prank war is the question.
It's the only other prank I can remember off the top of my head. Probably did.
Yeah, I mean, a complete backfire, right? The prank was supposed to, you probably envisioned a bunch of guys on their hands and knees picking up bottle caps for hours. That was the goal.
That was the goal. And God said, no. That's not going to happen.
What is it? Many of the plans, or the best laid plans of mice and men. There's some famous quote. The best laid plans. I can't even finish it. But so this, I have not heard this story. This is the first time I've heard all of these stories up to this one. Thank you.
Well, after that, we just decided, I guess there weren't things that happened that we really needed to exact revenge on anybody. Let's put it that way. But that story is probably still going around campus today.
Well,
I don't know.
It's a good, actually. This is a good wrap up for this. It's a good kind of object lesson about pranking, because I had a very similar. It didn't involve bottle caps, but I had a similar kind of experience in college dorm life involving pranking, except it wasn't boys and girls dorms pranking. There were two separate boys dorms pranking each other, and I must have inherited it from you. I was kind of took on role of one of the main executors of the pranks from my dorm, and a prank was executed against me that was a backfire, et cetera, et cetera. So, and at that moment, I have a stupid call. Okay. There was a call coming in. In that moment, when the prank war took a bad turn, like yours, the prank war took a bad turn, I realized that the spirit of pranking can possess you, right? It can be an evil spirit. It can be like, why are you doing it? Yeah, it's okay. Like, guys have a tendency to like punch each other in the arm out of affection and love, right? That's just how guys, do express affection sometimes, but it can turn, right? It can go too far. And so that's kind of what happened to you guys. Is you were, you had one thing in mind and it did not come to pass, and it kind of, it nipped that spirit in the bud right there. And so the cautionary tale is check your motives and and think it through. Right.
Yeah, well, no. Lesson learned.
Kenneth Small, the best laid plans of mice and men often go awry. I think I'll look it up, make sure that's I want to remember that quote. All right. Love you, Mom. I love you too. We're over time. We're over time. Love you. See you tomorrow in Bible every morning. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.